Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are 2011 Toyota Sienna. We're gonna pad slap this thing on the rear and go. Would recommend doing a full brake job if you can, but this is just a hurry job to get it down the road. The cheapest we can possibly get. Like I said, it's always best to change the rotors when you're doing this or having them spun and will be checked out. This one, we're not doing that. We're just gonna put the pads on and get it on the road. Classic, back at it again, doing an improper brake job, so to speak. Because, Andy, give me a flashlight, or give me a light so I can show what's going on. Because as you know, you should always change your rotors. Plug it in behind there. Shredder, what's going on? You got it. Bring a little bit of light into this situation. Hey, good luck with the championship, man. So, that feels like a 13 millimeter. Move you guys in and out. That way, if anyone's going to watch this video that doesn't know how to do brakes, let me show you how to just kind of get it going and get it done. And I got to go find a 13 millimeter wrench. I'll be right back.
Don't feel that bad on the back.
No.
I mean, if I was going to keep it, I would change it.
Right. Yeah, no, it's not horrible.
Watch using that impact on the lug nuts. Rip them off. You using jack stands?
Yeah, it's invisible.
Huh?
It's invisible.
You want the small ones?
I'll be done real quick.
It only takes real quick to come down on you.
You get smaller if you want.
You want the small ones?
Yeah, you get it if you want.
I'll give you that second thing. Where'd you put your gloves at? Over here? Don't lose that.
Can I get a big flat screwdriver, Andy? Now, guys, what I will normally do you can see, I'll stick a screwdriver in here and get behind it and pull. Is what it'll do. It'll help collapse that caliper some, make the caliper easier to pull off. Yep. Caliper over, and you do me a favor, hold this light right about there so we can kind of see. I'll slide an old pad out, flip it to where it's friction side in. Balance that for a second. Run it out. Get on the back side. Do not put it on, make sure you're on it solid. Do not put it on the bolt, the brake line. You should be able to take it and spin it in easily with just 2 fingers. Without any heavy pressure. Any heavy pressure, you're going to have calipers that are froze up, and they should be changed. Alright, try not to let your calipers hang. Tie them up out of the way, use jump bungee cord, something. Now, this is telling you right here that you got slides that are most likely not working correctly. I can tell you they are froze up. So, can I move them? No, I can't. So, in reality, walk around and give me those pads. In reality, I should rebuild these slides back here, right here, because they are froze. But I'm going to have to heat them to get them out. But you're going to have to pull it all the way apart and all the way down. Not going to happen. Like I said, we're just trying to get this van through a season so we get rid of it. So, I'm going to go ahead and just put the pads on. Some of these pads, if you read the backs of them, they will say inboard, outboard, driver passenger. So, check your pads. No, they do not specify. There's a clip here, a clip there. Make sure your pads press them up against the rotor. Do the same for the back. Slide them in. Make sure they seat. Make sure they seat up tight against the rotor. Like I said, this is not the recommended way to do brakes.
I'm gonna throw this oil can away,
Yeah. But if you are in a pinch, this will get you back down the road. And you go get me a small ball peen hammer, a small hammer. Take the caliper bolts. Slide them back in, they should thread in by finger. I don't think I need that right now. Just hold on to it. Sometimes when your slides are froze up, you kind of need to give them a little whack every now and then. But these ones were kind of set in there, so they're fine. Like I said, these are froze, and really the best way to unfreeze them is to just go out. You can either heat them, and if you don't have heat, go out and buy a new bracket. That's the best way to do it. When they get froze, they can snap off on the inside. You end up on a bracket anyway, you can't get them out. So just be prepared to buy a bracket. That is how you burn through a set of brake pads real quick. Can't see. Come on. Look not. goes down in a few when I'm done with the other side. Alright, you can drop it. Hold on, let me check the spring. Make sure the spring's seated back in here. It's also got a busted spring in the back. Alright, come down with it. I want to push up and down in the back so I can set that spring. Alright, you're good. Uh, well, we were trying to win. When you put yeah, we ain't working on the Biscayne. Trying to bandage her along. That's all we're doing. Took me a minute there to realize what you're saying, Daryl. Alright, get that side picked up, Andy. Doing the old pad slap and go, Daryl. Like I said, anybody watching this, always replace your rotors or have them checked out and spun. But they don't put meat on the rotors no more, so it don't even matter. You might as well just go out and buy another set. You just don't do that no more. Pull jacks, Andy, come on. Good.
Want this knife? This is one they used to use. This is Grandpa's knife. They used to use them at the rubber plant.
Yeah.
But you can adjust the blade. You sharpen it up. They used to use it for cutting rubber.
Huh.
And if you wanted it now, I'll throw it back in the garage.
Yeah, at least for it.
That's what I figured.
Here, I mean, at the house. Andy, can you bring that light over here?
Huh?
I ain't got no use for it at the house. Probably got more use for it around here.
We got one side done.
Yep.
You don't strip them out. How'd this side look?
Inside one was metal on metal. Where's that big screwdriver at, Andy? Over there?
This about like the other side. Backup plate's in place.
Yeah, it's down.
Huh?
The other side's got, the slides are froze up on it. That's why I went through the pads on the inside.
The what?
The slide
Yeah.
is froze up on the other side.
Did you get it loose?
No, it's gonna break.
So it's gonna wear right back out?
It'll wear out prematurely, but you'll be good for a while.
Yeah, that's fine. What's that? That's not bad.
Take your dust shield, Andy.
Garbage. That's one like the other side?
Yep.
might have been some of the scraping they were hearing, huh?
No, the other side was metal.
All of it.
Yeah, I'm afraid if I try to unfree that slide, it's gonna break.
What's that?
I got a feeling if I try to unfree that slide, it's just gonna break.
Yeah, don't break it.
Better just to do what you gotta do and get it back on the road.
Nice if I could get another 6 months, but we'll see. Depends on how much we drive it.
This side's not too bad. Hey, Daryl, did you get the H2 back on road? How's it doing? Now that you got all that work done to it. Alright, let it down. How long did it take me? 27 minutes. And we did some talking. How about that? Not too shabby. There you go. Oh, man. Let's go for a walk. Who has a double ear infection? That down. Sorry what I did earlier while you guys were all slacking at the house and see all the kind of work I'd done. Hey, you're right. I'm gonna move in. You know how it is, Daryl. I see some wiring on there. I've decided that I'm not going to run the wiring like that. I'm going to buy extensions and bring it up to the bottom of the manifold and around top. Yeah, right. And I tell you what, man, them things are in there tight. I mean, they are tight. Fuel lines are going to be fun to run. Fuel rails are definitely going to come off again. I'm trying to figure out how I want to run the vacuum lines. I think I got an idea now on how to do it. Yep, I got it figured out. Yeah, I know. He keeps wanting me to do that. And you know, I'm not gonna say I didn't consider. I was floating around on you know, I call it the grown man's triple X adult sites. They would be you know, Facebook Marketplace. There was a 671 LS setup on there for like $3,000.
Got it?
Yep, done.
Pay the man, Randy.
Going shop rate is $275 an
I was
ounce.
gonna say, you saved me $200 probably.
Well,
Yeah. Well, they charge me, what'd I tell you, 100 or? Fix that brake line over there, that was almost 200
Yeah,
right there.
usually on brake lines, they charge like $75 a line, then you gotta pay for the bleeding and all the other stuff.
Yeah, I'd have to look, but it seemed like it was 190 bucks. But he did the 2 lines on the side
Yeah.
and put the springs back in place. But it's a lot of money.
Oh, no, it is.
Good. I gotta mix up some vinegar here.
Yeah, that's what I figured. 3,000, you're gonna have to go through the blower. You're gonna have to set it out. You're gonna have it redone. Now, are you thinking like 871 on a LS or what? Because the adapters really aren't that bad. They got that one setup out there where you can get the ones off the Hellcats and everything else, and yeah, that's cool, but that doesn't have that look of an old actual root style. Right. There you go. Doesn't have that look. If you're gonna put it in that 34, I think it would look cool in that 34. Then at that point, what we really need to do is we need to take the LS, build it, put it in 10 cents, and then take that big block out of 10 cents and smack it in that 34 with an 871 on it. Now that'll be a ride. I think, and I keep looking for, every time I'm on the internet, man, and I see grill shells, I look right at them, but 99.99% of them are all Chevys. Nobody's got a Ford. Nobody's got a Chevy grill shell. Oh, I know it will. That's what you're going to use to fund the 34. That's what I say. Use 10-cent money to build the 34. Now that. Anyway. Well, guys, I thought I'd just jump on here. We'd do a quick little video. Actually, here, let's do this. Let's tinker. Let's try to figure this out. What do you think about this? Spin them back up. I gotta get in here and straighten these lines out. A little tight here. Run it that way.
I'm mixing up some vinegar. Trying to get rid of a skunk.
Yeah.
It made me think, not too long ago, Adelaide wanted some apple juice. Your mom gave her some apple cider or some apple vinegar. Brett, what's wrong with this stuff?
What do you think? That's what I'm thinking now. Okay. take these two right here, bring them together, put my T on them, bring it out, right to the center, and then run them straight back. Kind of what I was thinking before, but this way they're not wrapping around the throttle bodies. I think that's how I'm going to do that. I do too. Yeah, I think it'll look better if it's, sorry. I think it'll look better if it's up on top. Polish them off, whatever. Did you see what I did here, Daryl? The, remember when we were wanting to run the other coil covers, it was hitting the back of the alternator. This one and this one here, that's how I lifted the alternator up. Now I don't have to build custom brackets. And not only that, it kind of made the engine proportionate width-wise. I think. Man, guys, Chris is trolling me today. This guy's got to be bored. Don't you have cars to work on? uh, oh, wow. What's up, Vic? Yeah. You haven't said a word yet. Oh, meth bust across the street. Can't go anywhere. Been going on for hours now. So that means they are cleaning that house out. Which house was it? Is it the one before the clearing there? That vacant lot? Yeah, right? Sure you will, Chris. Oh, okay. Yeah, Vic decided to grace us with his presence. We should be honored. Need to get out of that city, dude. Got so much stuff to pick up. Yeah, I know. Um, Chris is looking. Oh, what is he gonna? You know what? I couldn't put a blower on this car because. So anyway, Daryl, this is what we're gonna do. I've got this figured out. We are going to make the '68 style hood louvers for Pandora. Sorry, the '68 Camaro egg crate style. Um, oh, I missed a nipple. What's Springfield then? Um, I'm going to use Chevelle Supersport cowl induction mechanisms to operate it. We're going to have them flat. So when you hit the gas, the floors of those are going to pop open. I said Springfield. What slides off Dayton? What slides off Dayton? I don't know. So how was your chilies? Your stomach messed up yet? Speaking of skid marks, so Daryl, explain something to me, and I've been meaning to ask. A lot of you guys seem to be running your lives up to about an hour, and you guys are really kind of concentrating on that hour mark. Why is that? What's what do you guys noticing at an hour? I mean, is it do they stop kind of pressing your videos and stuff like that? What's up, Jack? That's the sweet spot. I figured it kind of had something to do with that. So how you doing today, Jay? On YouTube will push your live streams for 50 minutes and an hour and 10 minutes. You have a lot of transaction. They will push you live all the way up to 2 hours. Okay. Doing great. I'm doing good. Um, just out here monkeying around today. Had to put some brakes on my dad's van real quick. Put the fuel injectors on, got the wiring on the injectors, kind of just getting ready to get a lot of things figured out. Wiring harness should be here very shortly. So once that gets here, I want to start getting that slammed in here. Hopefully in the next week or so, I can get my fuel system ordered. Um, I'm Daryl, I think I'm gonna order another set of headers. This will be what, set number 28? I don't know. These are supposed to be stainless steel headers. One, we had a bolt that was off. I had to do some other things. Uh, hey Matthew, I meant to ask you. I'm seeing your name. How's the put doing? But anyway, so I was looking at them, and let me see if I can see and I can show you guys. Hold on. Maybe it's this side over here. I kind of noticed this when I was putting them in. I don't know if I can get you in here to see it. It is kind of tight on this side. I haven't really been doing much on this side. Right. Let me see. Gosh dang it. Anyway, right where my finger's pointing. Right there. Right there. There's rust. And that's the part that's easy to show you. There's other spots on them. I mean, this is what you get for cheap eBay headers. Not eBay headers, but like, you know, these were the cheapest V-band headers I could find. And they come off of Amazon. And, yes, Daryl painted this car. Wonder who your travel agent could be helping. So about that bolt I've been on for 8 hours? Yeah, I need help. God. Anyway. Cheap eBay headers. Cheap Amazon headers. They're rusting already and they're supposed to be stainless steel, so obviously they're not 304. So I'm gonna go ahead and order another set from Stainless Works. Got a subdivision. I can't remember the exact name of it, but when I get them here, I'll let everyone know where I got them and the whole rundown. But yeah, they're V-band style headers because I really need the V-band header to clear things. So yeah, we're changing headers again. I can't do it. The problem with hooker headers are I haven't really seen much in the way of short block hugger style headers that have V-band. You can ask Daryl, we've tried to, that's why I went through so many different headers, because when we were putting the engine in the car, we were trying all different styles and different combinations of headers, and We just could not get them to clear the frame. That was the problem. Um, and the headers that I've seen from Hooker that I could possibly use, they're painted, and I won't put painted headers on. Now, if somebody knows of a decent set that is, affordable, I would look into them. I'm actually doing a little bit of research on Speed Engineering because it seems like they've got so these are 1 5/8 primaries. They go all the way up to 1 3/4. So, yeah, you know what? As a matter of fact, Jay, I could get them powder coated. I could get them jet hot coated, seeing how I might know somebody that messes with jet hot. But I don't know. I kind of like that look of the stainless after it takes on its own color after a couple of heat cycles. I think it just looks cool, you know. But it may come down to that option. Like I said, I'm going to check out Speed Engineering. See what, probably order a set of theirs, have them brought in, check them out, see what they do. And their headers are like, I think it was like $250 for the headers, which I didn't think was too bad. It's still a little cheap. It still kind of worries me, but if they're offering 1 3/4 primary, hey, that's cool. That's bigger than what's on here. Plus, they'll also give me a 3-inch collector, not a 2.5 or a 2-inch. Which will help with the power a little bit too. I don't know how much it'll help with the power on a shorty header, but can't run long tubes because if I run long tubes, as soon as they duck under the frame on these cars, they will smash the ground. I would like to run long tubes on it. Could put some fender well headers in here. That actually might be an option. Trim that inner fender up. I'll tell you one thing. I'm just looking at the, Drill did a nice job modifying these inner fenders to clear the relocated shocks on this. Right down here, this is, he cut that open. I think she did a really nice job. I'm looking at it a little bit more. I knew it looked good when I first seen it. Turn this light on. I just paid a little more closer attention to it. And he rolled that edge. I mean, the edge is rolled just like the rest of the edge for the A-arms. I mean, he did a beautiful job doing it. Little things like that, you know. 1963 Chevy Biscayne. And everyone thinks I'm crazy for doing this body style. Why are you doing that to a two-door sedan? Because they look better than the hardtops. That's why. Alright guys, I'm gonna go. I gotta clean up before I leave. Take it easy guys.